I have no idea why I'm doing this. Oh,
You're
I see
bored.
that the thing on the thing stayed on the not the full screen. So minimize that and then move over to GIMP. I have no idea why I'm doing this. Okay, I actually also have no idea what I'm doing. So I need to make a story, I guess. So let's just start by, I don't know, finding some brown and drawing this squiggly line like this. Then use the bucket and take a darker brown and fill in that part, not bother with the rest. Now let's make the sky a nice greenish blue. We'll make it a bright one. There. Okay, there's the sky. Um, this world needs a sun, probably. So it has to be bright. Let's make it... this color should be nice. A little more orangish. Okay, circle! With rays coming off of it.
So is that a hill that you just drew?
I have no idea.
Or
No,
is
the
that an
inside
ocean?
it'll be a bit
Evil.
brighter. Blurg. Okay. So, now I'll go, let's draw black. Let's make this smaller because why not? Not that small. Let's draw a little guy here.
What's his name? He needs a name.
No, 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 no.
His name's Milliman.
He has a very, very large muscular thing with a giant, and that was terrible. He's giving us a thumbs up. And let's see. His skin will be blood red. That's a good color. So let's get the bucket back. Blurg, blurg, blurg. Okay, that is our main character. His name is I Have No Idea. And that is now actually his name. His name is I Have No Idea.
That was caused so much confusion. People are trying to talk about him.
Okay.
Hey,
I
I
don't
have no
care.
idea. Get over here.
Okay, so, he's standing there. He needs to be looking at something. So let's get some more black, because we're drawing a lot of black people. So, except this one isn't a person. It lose a ton of footage this time. Okay, so
I was
that
actually just
prevented the
watching
loss of a ton of
this.
footage.
I was actually just watching the recording of the stream. I'm wishing that I had stayed the entire time.
Okay, so this
Oh,
tank
well.
needs a turret, except it's not a regular turret, it's actually a laser cannon. So it needs one of those little things with the little rings around it. So it's only going to have one ring. Okay, so we got the laser turret. Needs somewhere for the people to get in and out. So here, except this is actually a tank that's also a bomb. And people get in through a little hatch in the back. Okay, and the tank, it's going to be purple. Got a
Of
purple
course,
tank going on.
purple is an awesome color.
No variation in the purpleness. It's just one solid purple. Except it's not quite solid because of the way I'm coloring it. Coloring it. I say that as if I'm putting effort into this. Okay, so looks like, I don't know, is in a pretty bad situation here. But honestly, I have no idea. That's basically going to be the theme of the story. I
So
have
the
no idea
inside,
what's going on in it.
so the inside of the tire. So the inside of the tires is going to be purple too.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't it be? It's all purple. I'm going to save this image. I don't know why I'm saving this, but...
So that you can start on the next image. It shows the next panel of what happens next.
Yeah. So let's
Next
see,
footing.
saving in pictures, where's the... There we go, okay. So in pictures, can I make a create folder? What should I call this series? Why am I making this a series? This is going to be a series, by the way.
Call it Why Am I Making This Series Part 1.
Is going to be a series, comma,
1.
by the way.
Wait, I thought you couldn't put commas into the names of files.
Well, it's a folder.
Yeah.
So let's save it as page 1. We should make it page 001.
Of course we're going to
Wait, I should make it...
triple digits of pages.
It would be... this would be abbreviated as TGS somehow. Tugs. Okay,
so I guess
Tugs.
this is pretty much going to become the next incarnation of Gimpa.
No, because there's no interactivity.
But I'm going to tell you what you should do, and then you will do it.
Well, I don't care what you say. I do what I want. Okay, so new. Okay, so let's see, what's going to happen next? I don't know, because we don't even have a background yet. So let's take this same thing, and let's make it the same basic shape, because I want this to be a continuation. Except we don't have enough room for the things to be in the place things, and by that I mean something.
Clearly, we could always have the camera zoom out further on this next panel.
Yeah, but I can't draw that small.
Can't you just make the screen bigger?
No, because this is going to be at a fixed size of thing.
Okay.
And the stuff is going to do the things with the place.
So doesn't this mean that every panel is going to have an enormous number of errors as the landscape slowly morphs and changes over time?
Yeah. Okay, so now
hey, we should show him the first panel so he can understand. I mean, we don't want him to get lost on this incredibly linear and sensical story.
Here, and then this time he's going to be punching the tank with his massive
Clearly, when you have a hand that big and there's a tank in front of you, what else do you do but punch it?
And I can't draw fists, but I'm going to anyway.
This is your drawing exercise.
Yep. And he already punched the tank, so it's just flying through the air. So the tank is apparently much, much larger now. His punch does that to things. It makes things very large. That is now canon. Why am I even doing this? I don't know, because I'm bored. And I think that's
You're saying that as if you shouldn't be doing this.
I don't know if I should.
Think about it, Fuse. Are you having fun?
And I seem to have lost the blood red color that I used for I don't know.
Fuse, I ask you, are you having fun?
Maybe. Maybe.
That's all the reason.
I don't know doesn't have a face, by the way. So he punched that tank.
Well,
apparently it destroyed the sun. Because there is none in this panel.
Well, it could just be covering the sun.
No, he destroyed the sun.
Okay.
So it's going to be night in the next panel, I guess. Since the sun is now completely gone.
And then there'll be stars everywhere, and you'll have to keep drawing stars until eventually you get...
No, there are no stars. This is a world where there are no stars ever.
What about a moon?
TSS page 002.png. No, there's no moon. Besides, it wouldn't actually be out, since it wouldn't really be night. It's just there's no sun. Okay, so new.
Yeah, kind of.
Let's see. Let's take my ground again. Except this time it's going to look complete.
Yes, he's here.
I figured how it's
I
put
think
this
that
like
after you're done
that.
with this, after you're done with the stream, you clear. Yes, he's here.
I figured how it's
I
put
think
this
that
like
after you're done with
that.
this, after you're done with the stream, you clearly need to take all of the panels, post them in the thread, and watch people try to figure out what this. After you're done with the stream, you clearly need to take all of the panels, post them in the thread, and watch people try to figure out what's going on.
I'm probably going to... I don't know, I'm probably going to put this on YouTube. Because I can. I'll just torture all my subscribers through this. Oh wait, this is a night scene. So...
Yeah, I was about to say, the sky seems rather light.
So let's take the
night.
sky color, and let's just make it darker and purple. Okay, now it's a night scene.
Yay, night!
And now, I don't know, now has a giant head and a body. In fact, he's just a giant now.
Maybe he leveled up from punching the tank into the sun and destroying it.
But his hand didn't get really much bigger.
Yeah, wait, is this... Are we going to end up with his hand
so-
being incredibly tiny as the rest of his body grows?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that somehow ended up working well. Now, he's acting pretty awesome right now, so he needs some Kamina glasses. So, let's go with an orangish red. Let's go with this color for them, because why not? Okay, that didn't work. That didn't work. Undo. Okay. Okay, there we go. This character actually looks pretty awesome. I am honestly starting to kind of like him. He looks like he's looking kind of angrily at this strange landmass, so I think he's using his laser vision to destroy it.
Especially since the strange landmass seems to be growing as if it's...
And blur. Okay, so now we need some explosions.
Time to start scribbling randomly everywhere.
Now we're gonna go like and
but the lasers are... But Fuse, the lasers are covering up the Kamina shades.
I don't care. He doesn't either. And this is how I'm going to be coloring this in because I'm lazy. Okay, but the explosions aren't done yet. We need some more orange and yellow in there. Orange and yellow, orange and yellow, orange and yellow. Okay. So the orange will be a different orange from the thing, a little bit lighter. So that's blurshkabird orange and okay, now we have to color
very good
those in.
fake talking backwards.
I don't know what you're talking about. It was just me making weird noises while I was coloring in that thing with the stuff. Okay, now for the center we need a bit of yellow. So it looks kind of action-y.
Well, this is nothing if not a comic of action. I mean, the second panel, he's punching a tank and destroying the sun, and the third panel, he's using laser vision.
While wearing Kamina glasses. I think that the way that the outlines are still in there kind of makes the explosions look better.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed a spot with the thing.
I think I don't
that's
know
how
might be overpowered.
No, that's not what I want to do.
You think I don't know might have too much power?
Impossible. because in the next panel he's going to be fighting a giant monster. And the giant monster will be this landmass. So let's save this as... This is just page 3. So as this goes on, this is going to get pretty crazy. I have to check the chat on this. There's nothing. Okay. So, page 3. I seem to have missed a bit of sky, but it doesn't matter. That's because the giant monster is causing the sky to turn white. So this was a bit of foreshadowing there.
The monster
I am very good at drawing. So now we've got the ground color, and now it's just a line. It's just a line now. Where's the darker brown? There's the darker brown. Okay, darker brown. Now the purple I use for the sky should be here. Now we got the giant monster. Except the giant monster is just his name. He's actually a little tiny thing who looks a lot like I don't know, except he has 2 giant arms. And they are horribly disfigured. Also, he has no legs. He just kind of floats around. And the giant monster, he is lime green. And he's just kind of floating there. Now we need his aura of whiteness because he's eating the sky. Okay. So that's totally how auras work. Okay, so now we need our hero. I don't know. And he's even larger this time. But his body is smaller.
Of course, he needs to keep
and
getting
his arm
larger.
is so big that it just doesn't even appear there. And his legs are incredibly long so that he can actually be standing there. He needs his glasses, but first I need to color him. So color, color, color. Okay, now he needs his glasses. I'm not going to bother fixing that because, well, look at this.
I'm wondering if I should have the stream volume on or if I should have the Skype volume on because I keep hearing you talk about things 10 seconds before they happen.
I'm honestly not sure why you're even in here, like, in the Skype call. I mean, it's not really for co-commentary. Okay, so he's got his glasses on, and he's getting ready to fight the giant monster.
I noticed that his body is about the same size, but his head is much larger, and his one arm
is also now horribly disfigured. Okay, so we'll save this. I am the best person in terms of drawing on this forum. 04.png.
I think you're maybe just the best person in terms of drawing, period.
Yes. Well, yeah, I wanted to make other people feel good. In many, many ways. Okay, so new. We need a new area because they're not in the same area. They're actually in space now.
Well, obviously, I mean, the Earth is, or whatever this planet is getting too cramped. They need to go on the
so
space.
So let's make some stars. And that's enough stars. Those are all the stars in space. Okay. So, I can't really outline them in black now. So I'm going to outline them in pink.
I thought you were going to surround them by glowing auras and then have their outlines be black.
No. Well, they're going to have auras too. The giant monster is apparently bigger, with his horribly disfigured arms. That's how hands work. I know my anatomy. And he needs his aura of whiteness.
I doubt it. Fuse. You don't mind if Alpha Bloodwolf wants to join the call, correct?
Sure. It's his aura of whiteness.
I doubt it. Fuse. You don't mind if Alpha Bloodwolf wants to join the call, correct?
Sure.
I don't know, I guess he
and
just
then this part is just going to go like way out here for no reason.
I guess he just wants to join the call and feel loved.
Okay, so we got his aura of whiteness down. So now we need to
just have the oncoming fist of I don't know.
No. Okay, so there's his body, and here's his head, which is going to be at some rough angles because my mouse is being really weird right now. And there's his giant hand. And my mouse is being really stupid right now. Okay, my mouse has stopped being stupid. Okay, so we got that going on. Now we need his other arm, and his legs are still touching the ground. From space.
Just the giant monster flew out into space and the guy just, and I don't know, his legs just elongated and his
Wait, why did I color him in pink?
Up into space.
He's now a very, very dark pink. But only for this page, because we need a bit more of a lack of consistency here. Because, you know, this comic is being way too consistent. I like how his glasses just grow with him. Must be a very useful power to have. Magical growing glasses. It kind of helps to balance out the fact that he has no face, but can still wear glasses. Okay, now
he's just wearing the glasses because people keep getting unnerved by the fact that he has no eyes.
Now, the tank, seen here.
Wait, tank
is there, and it's going to explode.
Well, obviously it's a bomb.
Yes, I see you remember that. There's the laser
and with all
cannon.
Of the energy that's burning out around here, the fuse must have gotten lit.
Oh, it's been lit since he punched it into the sun. Yeah, obviously.
That tank is pretty small now. Did the giant monster get bigger too? Or?
Yeah. He decided that since his name was the Giant Monster, he might as well fit the role. And you can see the stars through I Don't Know's face. Because why not?
Maybe he's becoming less dense as he expands.
To the point of transparency. Okay, so this story is actually getting pretty awesome, and I kind of want to know what happens next.
That's the best kind of story, the one where not even the person writing it knows what's going to happen.
I have no idea where this is going, but it just gets significantly more awesome with every page. And there's just no consistency to this series. This is going to be a series, by the way. It's the name of the series. Okay, so it's that size. Okay, so new. Guess we're going to be making 10 pages maybe in this stream. How many pages of GIMP do I have open? Well, 6, because this is the 6th page. But anyway, let's see. Well, they're still in space. And over here is the mysterious planet from Gimpa 2. Or was that from the original Gimpa? I don't know. I think the orange one was the original. Yeah, so there's the mysterious planet from the original Gimpa.
Wait, so it is now canon? This series is taking place in the same universe as the original
Yeah, it
Gimpa?
is. And here's you from Gimpa standing on the mysterious planet.
Oh yeah, didn't he? Because he became giant again. He probably ate his own question mark again.
Yes. Yes, he did. The farmers are going to have no idea what's going on with this. And now there are only 4 stars in space, because a bunch of them went supernova. Speaking of going supernova, this comic makes no sense. But aside from that, okay, we got this. Let's make the arms with the horribly disfigured hands. Sure, he only has 2 fingers now.
Perhaps as he keeps growing larger, he loses more and more form.
And he has no fingers on that hand. And his head is now an explosion. So,
Is it the tank?
Yeah, the tank exploded on his head. And a bit of whoosh and boop. Okay, so back to the red. We gotta fill in the rest of this stuff. Okay, yeah, that's looking nice. I don't even remember what color the guy was. I think I just randomly decided he was going to be pink in the last page, but no, he's back to his regular lime green.
I think.
He is supposed to be lime green.
Oh, I thought you were talking about I don't know.
Okay. So, there's going to be blood spewing everywhere, and his blood is whatever this color is. So there's just streams of blood just flying out of his head.
Oh, we've had our first step in the series.
Okay, now slightly darker shade. Blue. And this is how I draw blood, because I'm not good at drawing. So I just do this for a while.
I see that the...
In fact, if you look through Gimpa, this is how I've always drawn blood.
So, I think
slightly lighter shade.
says he thinks he needs to be invited to join.
Well, then invite him.
I don't have him in my contacts.
Well, then force him to be in your contacts. Because I'm drawing green, weird blood
Left
here.
the stream anyway.
Okay, so there we got the blood. And I don't know is having a sandwich on, like, somewhere off panel. And you somehow managed to just not get hit by the blood at all. He's gotten hit by enough blood. Okay, so let's save this one. TGS. Page 006.png. Save. Okay, so he went from looking at a tank in the first page to a giant exploding the head of a giant monster in space by page 6.
Is this going to be one of those stories that just keeps getting crazy, or is it going to randomly go back down to not crazy and then keep jumping up and down repeatedly?
I don't know. That's the best part. All I know is that this is going to be a series. And it will only make sense to people who watch the videos or are there for the streams.
And even then, it won't make much sense, since it doesn't make a lot of sense to you.
It almost makes sense. I can... apparently, this world is green because, I don't know, has fallen into a hole in reality.
Damn it, we're already tearing apart the fabric of reality.
Yep. Now, this whole panel is just going to be him and his giant arm. Well, his giant hand on a very, very small arm.
His hand and arm size
And
vary.
I seem to have lost the red color I was using for him. So let's just say it's this. It is now. Okay, so we got that going. And now his glasses. Because even when he's in an alternate dimension, he still has to look awesome. So let's color in the glasses. Okay, he's got his glasses now. And let's see. There is a kitten. Just a little cat.
Geez, is it gonna die?
It's got a little smiley face.
Oh jeez, the kitty's gonna die.
And there's its body.
I'm scared. I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is it's going.
There's its tail. And the kitten is going to be. Let's use this color.
Has a very, very long neck.
Yes. It is the rare albino long-neck kitten. And for the first time in ever, he smiles.
I hope that I don't know doesn't kill it.
I think you might want to pet the kitten.
Oh Jesus, he's going to kill him when he tries to pet it.
File, save as. TGS.
Wait,
hey, stupid caps lock, go away. TGS.
Wait,
Page.
if he just smiled, does that mean that he just gained part of a face?
No, it's going to go away in the next panel. Okay, so now for the next panel, it's actually just going to be this panel. Except I'm going to get rid of that. And get rid of this. Except I'm too lazy to completely get rid of it. Except apparently I'm not. And he's petting the kitten.
At the kitty.
Apparently he is a troll.
How so? I guess I'll find out in a minute.
Okay. So, there's the next page. Why is page 7 there and page 6 below it?
What happened to his legs?
Oh, because I spelled page wrong in that one. That was Pegay 6 .png.
You misspelled page.
Yes. Yes, I did.
You...
So, let's just go right into pictures. And go into, this is going to be a series, by the way. And rename page 6. I am currently looking at the progression of this series. I have no idea how this happened.
This is what happens when you make a series that's purposefully being made to not make sense. Like, when you're trying to keep this series
Well, it is still
coherent.
kind of making sense. There is a clear logical process behind everything that's going on. It's
just very
really,
silly
really weird. Okay then. So new. Let's see what's going to be going on here. Meanwhile, on the unknown planet, and the sky was, I think it was red or something, I don't know. It was some kind of color. It was a color. I know that much, apparently. So let's just say it was that color. That's close enough. Meanwhile, on the mysterious planet...
Well...
I don't remember what the aliens looked like.
They had several legs and some...
Yeah, I remember that much.
Okay.
You was standing
gonna be
on the planet.
Now.
And, okay, that's page 9.
I will be seeing you later. I hope to...
But I only have one page left.
Alright, fine. I'll stay for one more page.
TNG. Okay. So, let's see, new. Okay, I think I know where this is going. In fact, I'm going to not use a new one. And instead, you is going to be barfing out. I don't know.
Wait, how did this happen? Okay, you're talking about a clear and logical process. I'm trying to figure out how he's barfing out. I don't know.
I don't know.
So much for the clear and logical process.
It is logical and clear,
but
just not to anyone else. It doesn't make sense physically in this world. There's just a clear process, like clear logical process as to where the ideas are coming from. So, no, he's going to be given another thumbs up. He hasn't done one of those in a while.
You must have a minimum of 2 thumbs up per 10 pages.
No, wait, that's not what I should be doing. In fact, he should have been outlined in black, but when have we ever cared about consistency? The answer was never. I say as I'm fixing it to make it more consistent. So let's do that and then just color that like that because, you know, whatever. And even as he's getting barfed out, he still has his awesome glasses.
I don't think those glasses can leave his face unless he chooses for them to.
No, not even if he chooses. He's cursed to that's not the right orange. Is that
He's
the right
cursed
orange?
that's not the right orange.
No, I think that's the right orange. It might just be like some kind of optical illusion or something with the background. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is page 10.
Color complements, how do they work?
Whatever, I don't care. Again, since when did I ever care about consistency? Okay, so page 10.png. Save. And that has been that. I hope that everyone enjoyed that. That.